Good day, my professional career seekers. It's your favorite career consultant, StephanaNicole, the Millennial Decoder here. Well, it's Friday. It's Friday, and we are back with 5-Minute Fridays. I cannot promise you it will be 5 minutes this week. Can't promise you that. Not gonna change the slogan either because I really like it, but I've been giving you guys great content, so it doesn't matter. It's still 5-Minute Fridays, all right? But before we go any further, I need you to like, share, and subscribe. Become a decoder, and not only in your career, but in your life as well, all right? I got time. I'll wait. We good? Awesome. Also, do not forget to go to the website and get your free LinkedIn checklist. All right. Yes. Free LinkedIn checklist on what your LinkedIn profile should look in order to stand out amongst the rest. All right. So let's hop into it. Now, in my last video, I was speaking to 1099 gig self-employed small business owners on how to use LinkedIn during this pandemic. All right. So this week I'm going to go back to my professional career speakers, and I'm going to let them know on how they can use their LinkedIn profile during this pandemic effectively, outside of the free gems that I give you on the LinkedIn checklist if you go to my website to subscribe and get it. All right. Now I have my Microsoft Pro. Microsoft, call me. All right. I have my notes. Let's get into it. Before we get into it, let's talk about something. I have been in unemployment groups all week long, speaking with people about unemployment benefits and their stimulus check. And I am certainly surprised on how many people do not know about their unemployment benefits and the stimulus check and their package, how that all works. So I'm going to give you some free information, okay? Drop some nuggets and some dimes on you. Now, being that I live in the state of Georgia, I can only give you information as far as unemployment when it comes to Georgia. So if you have questions, if you live in the state of Georgia, please don't hesitate to send me a message, and I will certainly get the information that you need back to you. But when it comes to the stimulus check, I can help everyone. This is universal. This is universal-wide, nationwide, all right? So if you haven't received your stimulus check, if you received part of it, not all of it, any hiccups that you may have, I have a number for you to call. And that number is 1-800-919-9835. Now, the number that I gave you, you are going to go through the prompts. Listen carefully and go through the prompts. You're going to get to someone that cannot help you. Yes, you heard me correctly. They cannot help you, but they are going to transfer you to someone that can help you. Now, before you speak to that person, you are going to wait on hold for 2+ hours. Yes, 2 hours or more. You are going to wait on hold. But when you do, you will be able to speak with someone that can assist you with your questions. When you do get to them, please guys, be nice, be courteous. There's not so many of them that can answer the phone, so it's going to take a long time. But they will answer your questions, all right? So for anyone that needs additional assistance as far as finding out what is going on with their stimulus check, please call that number. I'll also have it in the link below, all right? But let's get back into how professional career seekers can use LinkedIn during this pandemic. Now, I'm going to give you two scenarios. I'm going to give you a scenario what people have been commonly doing versus what you should be doing with your LinkedIn profile, all right? So, number one, do not put that you are actively seeking employment in your profile title. That is kind of an old tactic that people have used in the past, and it doesn't necessarily work. And let me tell you why, because it will become a domino effect. So you put that in your title of your profile, right? a recruiter clicks on your profile. They click on it, and if they have not clicked the settings on their LinkedIn profile to where you can't see who they are, LinkedIn sends you a message and say, hey, such and such recruiter has viewed your profile. You go to that recruiter's profile, and then you send them a message. And then if they don't respond back to you, it creates a bad candidate experience, and then it just tumbles down from there. And we don't want that to happen. So what you should do is this. You should create a post stating that you were laid off, what you're looking for in your next role and opportunity, and what skill sets that you bring that sets you apart from the rest that you feel as though will be helpful to that organization. Have your network share with their network, and then you continue to network. All right. Now, in your profile, you should have your resume in the About Me section, because your resume is going to be totally different than your LinkedIn profile. And if you get the free LinkedIn checklist, I let you know why it should be different. All right. So for number 2, what you shouldn't do is you shouldn't just keep applying to positions. I see so many people online that are just applying from anywhere to 10 to 100 jobs a day. And it's just like taking a dart and trying to shoot it in the dark, hoping that it'll land and stick. And I know people have said, oh, well, if you continuously apply, something will stick. No, that's not how that works nowadays. And also, that can be very depressing. Can you imagine applying for 100 positions a day and then not hearing anything back? That is so counterproductive. What you should be doing is you should be strategic in your job search. You should become a subject matter expert in your field, all right? What sets you apart from the rest, because remember, there's only one you, and only one you that can do it the way that you do. That is why I am the Millennial Decoder. No one can do how I do. No one can find candidates, build relationships, create company culture as a whole like I do, and bring candidates and employers together in the most effective way. So become a subject matter expert and be strategic in your job search, all right? Remember, that will be your voice. Which brings me to number 3, our last point on what professional career seekers should do with their LinkedIn profile during this pandemic. Do not sit on the sidelines. This is now the time to be active. There are so many people that are making posts and making their voice be heard. Some people just comment here and there, but now is the time for your voice to be heard. Now that you know what you are going to be the subject matter expert in, create content that speaks to that and post it. That way you'll be able to find your audience, who you're trying to reach and speak to. And also it will let potential employers see who you are, and they will think, oh my God, well, that is the type of person I want in my organization. Someone that can bring a different type of fresh air, voice to our organization that they feel will be beneficial, all right? So those are my top points on what you should do with your LinkedIn profile during this pandemic. Don't forget to go to my website and get the free LinkedIn checklist that will bring all of this information together. As always, I appreciate you guys, and good day.